Peace and blessings be upon you. All. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I wanted to share with you guys a reflection that I've had, or that usually helps me when I'm going through a very difficult time in my life. Um, and I think it works out for me, and I really hope that it works out for you. Um, Usually, I ask myself one question. And that question is, what is God trying to teach me? And I ask that question because I view my life here as a school or a lesson, right? Where I go in life, I make choices. In these choices, I have a positive or a negative outcome in my life, right? And by that I mean maybe an outcome that you expected, and an outcome that you did not expect, right? That's what we mostly mean by negative, just not what we expected. And basically, based on these choices and these outcomes, I get to now reflect, okay, what is it that I learned? What are the good in these situations? And you realize that uh, you start building your character. These situations, experiences that you go through in your life, teach you or make up who you are, right? Now, that could be like, oh, a bad person just, you know, how do they get to make out who they are, right? Because of their life experiences, or is it because of the thoughts um, that kind of made them who they are? Like, so when I go through a situation, my thought process, if I don't have the correct support system, if I need one, and if I'm not able to mentally have the power to deal with the situation that I'm going through, I might collapse. And I think uh, not being able to see the good and asking yourself that question may lead to things, or you going down the wrong route in your life, right? So, what is it that God is trying to teach me? If you don't believe in God, the creator of all beings, of everything, the originator, the ever living, um, I think everything started from something. And one of God's names is Rabb, which means Lord, but it also has another meaning, which is in Egyptian Arabic, we have a saying called Rabbi ayalak. Go raise your kids, like your kids are very ill-mannered, so we go Rabbi ayalak, go raise your kids. The word root Rabb is like someone who raises, or Lord. So you can say that you're kind of raised under God's guidance, uh, you know. And if you choose to see that, then you will see the light. And if you choose to ignore that, then you might take the wrong route of hopelessness. I hope you're trying to get what I'm saying here, because this is not like, this is very deep. Um, so basically, what is God trying to teach me, right? Because that question is very connected to that name, Rabb, the one who raises you. When you start seeing the positives of the situations, of the decisions that you make in your life, and you take them and you learn from them and you apply them so you don't make them again, essentially you're succeeding, because that's the whole point: to be a better you, to succeed, to live above your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and they're not failures, they're lessons. There's a very big difference in the wording, and we just got to reword things differently in our society, because words play a big part, and they know that. That's why there's brainwashing. And that's really all I wanted to share with you guys. Just remember, ask yourself this question, which is, what is God trying to teach me from the situation that you're in? You're going to find patience when you're dealing with it. You're going to gain understanding. You're going to get more of a positive outlook on life. And especially when you start doing that, it removes your worries, your stress, and it honestly really helps me. And I really hope it helps you. It helped my friend who was dealing with a really bad breakup a little bit ago. You know, I asked him like, "What is God trying to teach you?" And he was like, "Well, now I know what I want in a person. You know, I definitely appreciated the time with that person. Here's what I learned. XXXX. You know what? Now take that and apply it." And he was able to move on. So being able to analyze a situation definitely helps you. Good luck. Assalamu alaikum.